Hi, my name is Jacob Ramirez, and today I will be giving my autobiography speech for the Communications Class 101. And this is my audience. Good afternoon. Throughout my life, I have been through many ups and downs because of the decisions I have taken. Today, I will be sharing how the choices I made throughout my elementary, middle school, and high school have affected my life. Now, before I begin, I want to explain how my private school worked. My private school worked with a system called Life Packs. Each kid got their own individual books and could work on them as much as they wanted. Our year was divided into 4 different quarters. Each quarter we had to finish a certain amount of books, and if we didn't, we would fall behind. Now, when I entered this school, I was a year behind because I had just come back from Mexico after living there for 1 year. I got in with kids that were way younger than me, and that was very embarrassing for me, but it also encouraged me to work hard. Now, when I worked hard, I saw how I did good, and I became one of the best students in my class. I would get good grades, and I would always finish more books than required. I actually caught up to the kids from my grade and my age, and that made me very proud. But all that began to change when I got into middle school. Once in middle school, I did the choice of putting my focus into soccer. When I did that, I began to practice, play, and watch soccer. I put my books aside. I began to get in trouble in school because I was cheating because I wanted more time to be able to play soccer. I began to lie to my teachers about my work. I wasn't doing anything at school. All I wanted to do was soccer, and this made me get behind. My last year in middle school was difficult because I missed half of it because of a medical issue. I had to get surgery because of a hernia, and as I recovered, I missed half of my school year. I didn't go to school and I didn't work on anything while I was out, so I fell 2 years behind. That was more than what I was behind when I had gotten in. Once I got into high school, my principal told me that if I didn't get to work, they were going to have to take me out, and I was going to have to work to get a GED, and I did not want that. I wanted to get my high school diploma from the school I had gotten. So I began to work. I quit soccer. I wouldn't watch or play anymore. I would not go to parties, and if I did, I would either take my books or I would come back early to get to work. I wasn't watching as much as TV. All I wanted to do was focus on my books because I wanted to get my high school out from that school. I didn't want it from anywhere else. Although I started seeing results, like I wasn't 2 years behind anymore, I was just 1 year behind or half a year behind, I still felt pressured by time. I felt like time was moving way too fast, and I wasn't gonna be able to finish my high school. With this fear in my head, it got bigger because of the pandemic. When the pandemic hit, I had to make a choice. My choices was to stay in this school and risk the chance of not finishing and having to get my GED, or going to another school and being able to finish my high school. Although it was a tough choice, the right choice was to leave that school and finish somewhere else. So I did. I had like 2 weeks of waiting to get accepted into another school, and that was very nerve-wracking for me because I didn't even know if they were going to let me in. If they didn't, I would have less time to finish, and I would still have to look for another school for them to accept me. Thank God they did accept me, and I began to work. But it wasn't as easy as I thought, because I had to get used to working on their system. I had to get used to working online, and I had never done that. Thank God their teachers were nice, and they helped me out a lot. They were there for me when I needed help, and they taught me how to work with them. They taught me how to work online. They went through every step with me, and I'm very grateful for that. I got to finish my high school, and I'm very proud to say that because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to because of all the mistakes I had done before. Now, to finish up, my elementary, middle school, and high school were very good learning experiences for me because it taught me how Every choice I made, no matter how small it seemed to me, it would affect my future. Now I will be applying what I learned from those experiences to my college, because I don't want to fall in the same mistakes. I want to do the right choices, and I want to get a career. I hope that my story inspires other kids to do the right choices, because at the end, it will always affect what they did when they were small. Thank you. And this is my audience. These are the notes I used.